Welcome to 3 Minute Thoughts. My current mindset is illnesses because I've got a cold. I got it from someone who lives in this household who early last week took a day off sick. And I'm thinking, that's fine. The little kid decides to take off from school for being sick. And the mom later said, she doesn't seem very sick. But you know what? Screw that thought. If a person, even an adult, decides to take sick time, there's reasons for it. When I was a kid, oh man, I took lots of sick time. I was bullied a lot in school. And so for me, it was a mental health thing. But I had to still prove I was sick, so while I was waiting for my mom to run around to do stuff, I would take the thermometer, I go, I'm sick. She gives me the thermometer, and I put it up against the light bulb, and then put it in my mouth. And so the temperature is higher than it should be. I think she was aware that I was being sneaky, but it was a relief for me because it was a stressful environment. I actually had a situation where I had to change grades because of the bullying. I did not change grades, change units. And yeah, so that happened. But I'm always a stickler of rules, so I'm not going to skip. I'm not going to be truant. I'm not going to leave and not show up to school. But if I can get an excuse, then I'm all happy with skipping school. And the biggest thing is, I remember back in 6th grade, and I was in the one unit, and the teacher, trying to get me favored, I guess, more with the other kids, decided to play a prank. And this is the head of the unit, in which he held me back in another room for a while, and then brought me back into the unit saying, you were skipping class. And I'm like, I wasn't. This is actually you. And so I was totally baffled because I didn't realize he was going to do this and berate me in front of the kids to somehow elevate my standing, which it did not work. It was a fiasco. And it was actually shortly after that even the bullying kept continuing, and then I had to switch from one side of the school to the other side of the school because the school for some reason had, I guess, 4 different mid-grade units from 6 to 8. So I got moved from the Fowler unit to I don't even remember what unit I moved to. I had a different part of the school. So I didn't hang out with the same kids, different lunch, all that stuff. But still, I would ever so often be sick because I just didn't want to, because even as in a new unit, bullying still happened. So I got like one of those faces that makes it easy to bully. Whatever. Anyway, the main point is, if someone, for some reason, physical health day, mental health day, they don't look sick, it's not your job to judge them whether they can take time off or not. People should be allowed to excuse themselves and take time off. Nutshell. Have a good one.